Shalom, Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, April 1st at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. The Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General YAHANNA is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about time, send the curses to them enemies.
Annual Feast of Unleavened I.S.U.P.K presents the 54th Annual Feast of Unleavened Bread. Last year we did it big. This year is going to be way big. More brotherhood, more sisterhood, more U.P.K. on Sunday, April 2nd, 2023. We're going to be at 421 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Sheraton Raleigh Hotel Ballroom. We calling all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to come join us.
To your third eye peephole, line for line, this shit too easy. It's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early. This bitch
remember, admission to the Passover is $200 per adult. That's $200 per adult. For more information, call 919-697-8257. Call 919-697-8257.
It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do. Huh?
The I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center.
We not Christians, watch your mouth. Have them angels in your house. And them people bring you out.
This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family.
Oh, you think I'm bullshitting? Wait till I get with you. If I gotta go to ground, I'ma shut the town down. I ain't about to stop until I hear the sand down. All you gonna see is a lot of man down.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center.
We ain't never stopping now. You running now. All my niggas go to ground. We go to ground. You dealing with the middle war.
For blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to ISUPK.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
We are not the same. No, we not related. I'm not stuck on living. Death is a vacation. My camp undefeated. You cannot debate. You just want the clout.
The
We just
Lord's
want the grace.
54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. That's right. Commander General YAHANNA has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Pull yourself. Pull yourself.
Dear Lord, I hope you hear my prayers, because we really, really need you down here. From all the pain that we going through, we know that you real.
Hey, wait a minute. I can't hear you up. Let me turn my camera. All right.
How about now, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Gotta switch on audio. So shalom, Adawan. How about you, man? What's going on, sir?
Tell me, how about you, myself? Hey, nothing much, man. Same old, man. It's busy. It's getting real busy and hectic, man.
Con, I could imagine.
It's that time of year, man. So it's like
damn right. I already know it.
I haven't gotten the zone yet. You know, sometimes you got to get in the zone. You know, like making stuff. You know, I'm like. Yeah, I'm like I'm sputtering a little bit. I can't. So I'm just
You'll get it,
I'm
Adawan.
doing stuff. Yeah, man. So,
You're gonna be right back to normal, no sweat. You're gonna be right in
yeah,
stride.
man. So I gotta
Because I know these garments for this Passover. You've seen the promos. These garments for these Passovers is gonna be crazy. Brought to
I
you
know
by
it is.
Captain Yagawa.
Good.
So no, I have all the confidence in the world in you, sir.
Yeah, most high Christ, man.
Come on. Hey,
Yeah.
shalom to all the brothers. Yahawashi Mehal Shah Barakatha. To all the sisters, Hel Shemar, all the Thumbashi Mehal Shah. We
Hey.
back at it, man. You understand? Most high in Christ. We back at it. Chain Breakers Podcast, episode number 21. You know what I'm saying? We doing it.
Man,
Brought to you by the 21 episodes, Cap.
Man.
Brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? Keep rocking and rolling since 1969, teaching the truth according to the Bible. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Indians are the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible, dispelling these myths. And we do the same thing on this show. We continue in that work here on the Chain Breakers Podcast. We break the chains of oppression. We break the chains of mental slavery. You understand? That's what we do here in order to get our people to understand who they truly are according to the Bible. You understand? Hey, Salaki, Yarma, can you hear me out? I know I see you. I see goals, bro. I'm not sure. I know you might have your camera off. You might be kind of busy.
I'm here. Give me like 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm getting set up.
Kind of do your thing. Do your thing. We gonna most high in Christ. We gonna roll, bro. We gonna roll. All right. So, like I was saying, man, y'all seen the promos. April 1st, it's going down in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Raleigh, North Carolina is going down. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K under Commanding General YAHANNA. You don't want to miss it. If you Black, Latino, or Native Indian, you cannot miss it. You know what I'm saying? It is mandatory for you to be there unless you have some excuse for your slavery or something like that. You need to get to Raleigh. You understand? If for nothing else, get there for the Passover. Even if you got to get there for the Passover and break out immediately. You understand? I would advise you not to do that because you're going to miss all kinds of brotherhood and sisterhood, and that would be a shame for you. But if that's what you got to do, then it is what it is. But definitely try to be the best to make it to the Lord's 54th annual Passover. You know what I'm saying? So, Most High in Christ, we're going to continue rolling like we've been doing. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. I see my brother Pagaibawa. Shout out to Pagaibawa Shalom and Halba Shemal Shabbat in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get rolling. I always like to let my my co-constituents and my Adawan, if they have anything they want to bring up before we get rolling into today's stories, give them an opportunity to bring it out. Was this something you wanted to talk about before we roll, sir?
No. You can go right in.
What about you, Yarma? If you can hear me. No sweat. I know he's over there setting up.
Hey, Shalaki Thabo.
Yes, sir.
No, I didn't. I looked over some of the stories. Did you have the one from the brother that just died from the negligent paramedics?
From the negligent paramedics. Let's see.
And the two paramedics, they got charged. They charged them. I think they're going to charge the paramedics for murder.
Oh, wow.
The brother died.
Okay, let's see. Okay,
I saw it on the news yesterday. It was crazy because it's like they got to the brother's apartment and he was having like alcohol, like relapse or whatever. He had too much alcohol, so he was like falling all over the place. And he called the ambulance. He called them. So the policemen got there and the paramedics. So the camera, the footage was taken on the officer's body cam. So these no good white, if the man was black, of course. These Edomites, a white lady and a white man, paramedics, they say, get up and walk. Get up and walk. So while the brother was like, falling all over the place, hurting, like, whatever, they were like, get up. And one of them was saying they was using like foul language and stuff, and then they was going on, like get the F up and whatever and stuff like that. So the paramedics were left the apartment, and then the two cops carried the brother out and put him on the gurney, and the brother died an hour later.
Good night.
I mean, that was terrible. It was terrible.
I'm about to read it. So this is crazy. You see, this is why I tell my brothers on the Chamberbreakers podcast, y'all be having some stories y'all be keeping in the chamber. Don't hide them stories if I could, Cap, please. Them stories are excellent. And you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Please bring them out. I didn't even know about this one. Hold up,
and you know, that's what I'm saying. I caught it on the news. I said, I know they're gonna bring some more of it up tomorrow. But you know, I'm catching like the bits and pieces of it. I said, that's terrible, you know? Yeah.
Good night. We're gonna get right into it.
Is it Illinois? Because I didn't catch where it was.
Right. No sweat. We're gonna go into it right now. Hold up. First, let me Yarma, what you got going on over there? This brother done brought the whole squadron, the whole Goldsboro squadron with him. This dude is flexing, bro. I hate him. Shout out to Goldsboro, man.
Oh man, look at that.
Who you got over there with you, Yarma?
We got Trooper Hawaii. We got
damn right.
Lamar Paul, QP.
That's right.
That Jay right here, man.
That's what's up. Most time, shout out to them young men and them troopers, man. You know what I'm saying? Commanding General Yahanna done it again, raised them, you know what I'm saying, them troopers up, you know what I'm saying, by way of Officer Yarmak out there holding it down. That's Bull City's finest, if you didn't know. But he go wherever he goes, something happens. You know what I'm saying? He go to Goldsboro and got a damn army. Go to Yarmak's. Go look at Yarmak's stories on Facebook. And these brothers is in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Crawling through leaves and things like that. I'm like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life.
Oh yeah.
Most high in Christ, man. Well done. So let's get into this because Cal, I didn't hear about this. It says Illinois paramedics charged with first-degree murder appear in court as wrongful death lawsuit announced. The charges stem from the death of patient Earl Moore Jr. 2 Illinois paramedics accused of killing a patient appeared in court Thursday as the family of the victim announced a wrongful death suit. Salakia. Peter J. Cadigan, 50, and Peggy Jill Finley, 45, are facing first-degree murder charges following the death of a man in their care last month. Both defendants, who appeared via video link in the Sangamon County Courthouse in Springfield, did not waive their right to a preliminary hearing. The judge scheduled a preliminary hearing for Friday at 9 a.m. local time. In the meantime, Cadigan and Finley are being held in the Sangamon County Jail in Springfield on $1 million bonds. Amid Thursday's court proceedings, the family of the victim, 35-year-old Earl Monroe Jr., filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Cadigan, Finley, and their employer, Lifestar Ambulance Service, over what the family's attorney described as barbaric actions. We filed a wrongful death lawsuit this morning because we want to make sure this family gets whole justice, not just partial justice. Prominent civil rights lawyer Ben Crump, who was representing Moore's family, told reporters during a press conference on Thursday afternoon they treated him so inhumanely. I guess they said Earl didn't matter, but Earl matters. Okay, so now we're going to get into the story. Oh, there's a video running. How do I stop this? Let me pause this. There we go. I'll play the video in a second. Or is that might just be the press conference. That may not actually have footage of what happened. I'm going to try to get the footage of what happened. But let me read on Salakia. It says the paramedics were responding to a call for assistance with a man suffering from hallucinations due to alcohol withdrawal at a residence in Springfield on December 18, 2022, just after 2 a.m. local time, according to a press release from the Springfield Police Department. The police officers on scene were wearing body cameras, and video from that night was released last week by the Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office. In the video, Finley can be heard yelling at a black man on the floor who identified himself as Moore to sit up and quit acting stupid. She's also heard telling Moore, "We ain't carrying you, and I am seriously not in the mood for this dumb stuff," using an expletive in her remark. Eventually, as the video shows, the officers on scene help Moore walk outside to where an ambulance and a stretcher await him. Finley and Cadigan are then seen strapping the patient onto the stretcher in what police called a prone position or lying face down. Wow. The officers attempted to provide more care after the paramedics acted indifferently to the patient's condition, according to police. The officers took steps to assist the patient to get him the care he needed, even waiting on the scene to ensure the medical personnel loaded the patient into the ambulance. The Springfield Police Department said in its press release last week, the officers, who are not emergency medical professionals, are not trained nor equipped to provide the necessary medical treatment or to transport patients in this type of situation. Moore died after he was transported to a local hospital, according to police. The wrongful death lawsuit alleged that Moore suffered as he slowly suffocated, according to personal injury lawyer Bob Hilliard, who is also representing Moore's family. Good night. Good night. Let's see if we can find this video. Okay. Yeah. In the meantime, Cap, they laid him on his stomach. And he slowly suffocated because they didn't want to deal with him.
Hey, Salakia, wait till you see the footage. When they laid him on the gurney, the paramedic came. Like I believe the officers, the police officers, laid him on the gurney. Then the paramedic came and raised him up and slammed him back down. Like, get over here, like, wow, slammed them down. Like, I mean, the shit was like, man, it's crazy, man. It's like, hey, man, boy. It's terrible. We better wake up, man, because this is a beast, man. I mean, they don't give a damn. I mean, come on. The brother falling all over the place. So the cops standing there looking at him.
Oh,
and the paramedic
I see it right here.
Not even helping the brother. I mean,
I see it right here. This is crazy. Hold up.
Yeah. This is, boy.
Good night. Shalaki.
Yeah, this is terrible, man.
I'm gonna try to put the audio on as well, so everybody can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
The Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office in Illinois says Peter Cadigan and Peggy Finley responded to the home of Earl Moore Jr. on December 18th at the request of Springfield police.
There we go. After review of investigative material, homicide. Stand up. Use your legs.
Police say when they arrived, they were told Moore was suffering from alcohol withdrawal symptoms. Body cam video shows first responders inside his bedroom trying to get him to his feet, but he seems unable to walk on his own. One of the paramedics is in the room, but police say she offered no assistance to the patient, and the officers took turns carrying him out of the house.
Keep going.
Once outside, the patient needed help getting onto the stretcher. After police helped get him on the stretcher, the other paramedic adjusted his position. Then both paramedics secured Moore to the stretcher and took him to the ambulance. He later died at the hospital.
Dr. Denton has listed the cause of death as compressional and positional asphyxia due to prone face-down restraint on a paramedic transportation cot stretcher by tightened straps across the back.
Bail was set for Cadigan and Finley at $1 million. Bail was set for Cadigan and Finley at $1 million. For Inside Edition Digital.
I mean, come on. Boy.
Right.
Thank you, Martin Luther King.
That's right. Damn.
I mean, that shit is out of this world. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? What they did, I mean, they actually killed that brother. I mean, since when do you lay him face down on their stomach?
Right.
You lay him face down. I mean, come on. I've never seen that before. Lay him face down on something and buckled him in.
Right.
They strapped him down while he was face down on his stomach. That is, come on, man. They should be charged for murder.
That's right. That's and these are paramedics. These are what you call civil servants. Like,
exactly. If you want to put it there.
If you that's exactly what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be civil servants.
Civil servants.
They're supposed to serve the people. They're supposed to be the people that help you. These are the people, you know what I'm saying? If you go watch your cartoons, my son now, like you watch your Elmo and all of that, they on there like, oh yeah, you gotta love the paramedics. They help people and they save people's lives. Meanwhile, the paramedics, his brother, he calls because he needs help. He's in dire straits. He's not in a position to help himself. And you've seen the devil woman. She looks so out of it. Like this.
Salakia Thaba. It's they didn't edit it. The film. They edited the footage.
Good.
They
nice.
edited
Oh,
the footage because it's worse than that. And for a while, the brother was laying on the floor, and one of the paramedics said, "Get up." I'm tired of this bullshit. Yeah, he can get up. And they were like carrying on, and come on, he lay there for a minute. And then look, the paramedics left the apartment. They left the apartment, and the two cops carried him out and laid him on the gurney. And they just showed a little part where he raised them up and slammed them down before he buckled them down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can't even get help. We can't even get medical help.
Right.
Then if you're dying, man, brother, nigga, you're gonna die.
Right. Like, I mean, damn, like again, I thought you just had to be a good citizen and you'd be just fine. But this brother, was he committing a crime? Was he wasn't driving a vehicle, he wasn't outside somewhere, public intoxication. He's in his house. You know what I mean? He might have just had too much to drink in his own home, and he's going through, he's having an issue. He calls the appropriate people. He's doing what a citizen is supposed to do. Exactly. And this is the treatment that he gets. He gets told to get up and, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not dealing with this BS. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
God, Yaramak, I mean, you see something like this, and, you being somebody I know that is, being raised up in the I.S.U.P.K. has compassion, you know what I'm saying? And being someone who has trained brothers in Hebrew Academy and such. When you see something like this, how do you react to that?
I mean, you just to see how they treat us, it's just the lack of compassion that we see that America has for our people. You know what I'm saying? They in a position to be able to get jobs, that they wanted to take. You understand?
Right.
They went to school and did the training to get the jobs to be able to save lives. But the problem is that, because of the color of his skin, you understand? Right. Like his life isn't really, it ain't really, they came into this, into this profession to really do. You understand? And that's a big misconception that I see a lot of times is where, a lot of people, they think that they want to be a police officer to save lives, and they want to be a doctor to save lives, when the truth is they want to be a doctor and a police officer to save their people's lives.
That's right.
Not ours.
That's right. Damn right.
And so, that's what it is.
God. So, Lockie, if I could, I'm going to play this. This might have some of the footage that Captain Garp was talking about with some of the audio in it. So bear with me just a moment. I'm going to see if this has, some of the stuff they cut out of
Now get up on there, man. Oh, get up on there, old bud. They can't get you there if you don't get on the cot.
Get up on there, Earl. Get the bed on wheel. Get up there.
All right, we're spinning them around. All right, put them on. Stand up. Stand up. Oh. All right, Earl, this is getting a little silly, man. There you go. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna wait till he gets in there. If he gets in there, he'll find his way to dead weight off of that thing.
Oh, he's starting to good.
And look, hey, them devils, they still edit the part when the paramedics raised them up. Now you see the cop. Right. They edited the part when the paramedic came up and raised them up and slammed them back down.
Right.
Raised them, slammed back down. I mean, that shit was, man. That was
I'm trying to find the part. I'm trying to find the part on the inside with the devil, with the woman saying what she said, but it's like you said, they kind of clipping a lot of it, and
everything.
You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless,
yeah,
this reminds me of the scripture, you know what I'm saying, where it says, "For thy violence," you know what I'm saying, against Jacob. I'm paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
These devils are so, it's like Yarmak said, it's so heavy. They find a way to be violent against our people.
Sure.
They're gonna find a way. You know what I mean? Like you got a brother who's helpless, defenseless. He's obviously in a compromised position and situation, and you take it upon yourself, like you said, Cap. He gonna pick the brother up and say, what was that even for?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what was that?
Like, what made you so mad and huffy that you got it? Hey, you got to straighten them up, get them here. I mean, goddamn, dude. The motherfucker called you. He called you for help. He called you for help. I mean, damn, what do you, boy?
No, that's a devil for you right there. That's why we say that is what a devil. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. Because only a devil would do that.
Salaki,
please, Cap.
It's going to get worse.
Come.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, man.
Right.
You know, it's like we don't. This is why I say, come gather together, O nation that desire, because it's just going to get worse. It's not going to get better.
Right.
It's not going to get better. You know, it's going to get worse. You know, it's terrible what's going on, and we can't see it. And we still got coons just trying to join the storm.
Right.
We still got people. I'm talking about Martin Luther King, raising Martin Luther King up.
That's right.
Like he was something great for black people. I mean, that's the remnants of Martin Luther King dream.
That's right.
Of us joining together, that's what you get.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could have had, if we'd have stayed separate, you could have had black people, you black paramedics coming out and caring about the brother. Saying, hey, what's right? You're going, okay, we got you, man. Just relax. We got you. We'll pick you up. We're gonna help you out. We got you. You're gonna be all right. You know, helping them out, caring, giving a damn, you know.
Right.
But instead, through Martin Luther King's dream, you get that.
That's right.
Don't even give a damn. They don't give a damn if you live or die. And now they're trying to look pitiful because they charged with murder. Damn.
Oh yeah, they looking real pitiful in the picture too.
Yeah.
They looking real like, you know, like they so sad, so sad about their situation. But they wasn't sad for that brother though, man. Like I got no kind of sympathy for these devils at all, man. I hope they get exactly what they deserve. You know what I mean? And then like Yarmak said, that's such a heavy point you said too. Like, ain't nobody tell you to become a damn paramedic, man.
You know,
nobody made you go take whatever test or, you know what I'm saying, or fill out an application. No one made you do that.
Because
you could have gone ahead, you could have just been a waitress at some silly diner, some silly, you know what I'm saying, trailer park diner somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And that fat devil, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what he could have did, you know what I'm saying, been a farmer or something, I don't know. But you chose to be a paramedic. Obviously, there's black people in your, you know what I'm saying, in your zone, in your jurisdiction or whatever you want to call it. And this just shows you, man, like I bet you they would not have acted that way if it was a devil. That's the whole point of this. If it was a 35-year-old white man, they wouldn't have had that reation. They wouldn't have been there like, oh, I'm sick of this BS, and you can get up and you can stand up and slamming them on. None of that would have happened, man. None of that would have happened. Come on. Yeah, this is another sad story. The water for that, Ottawa. I didn't have that on the ledger, but that's an excellent demonstration of what we go. Yeah. So was there a scripture you wanted me to get, sir?
No.
Salakia, who's that?
Young man, Jay.
Go ahead, bro.
They count themselves not guilty every time they run into us.
Damn right. That's a fact.
They feel like they don't have the need to care for others.
Right.
Only
come. Damn right. Damn right.
And if I could too. Hey, Tabawan, how you hearing us on the other end? How is it low?
It's not low, but I know that I can hear a little reverb because I know the microphone. You know, it's a big room, and I know, you know, but it's not bad at all. I can hear y'all just fine.
Yeah, I hear y'all good too. I hear y'all good.
If I could, you know, also it's like the stigmatization on black people is that we always trying to get over.
That's right.
Like we the low down, dirty, scheming, conniving,
right,
con artists. That's just what it is. You understand? And it's crazy because of all the stereotypes and all of the hatred that's deeply rooted into our people, to the point where now it's not even just about a white versus black. It's not even a white versus black thing no more. Now it's about the lies that America has pushed and the image that they have painted for black people. Now you can have black paramedics and black police officers who, when black people cry out for help, it's automatically assumed that, man, this nigga don't really need help.
Right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Right.
That's
Right.
right.
Get off on the insurance, man.
Right.
Like, because that's the stigmatization, man.
That's right.
But the truth is that the oppressor is the biggest criminal, man.
Damn
like if
right.
you want to learn about tax evasion, go to the white man. He will teach you everything about tax evasion. Look, man, we got Twitter, Instagram, all of these reels and things like that. I learned how to save the most money, all the little scheming and tricks. Like go to Target on this day and this, like all of the
That's
man,
right.
it comes from white people, man.
That's
You
right.
understand? They say we the people that's always trying to get by when we don't care about that stuff, man. Black people get a check and then we go become the biggest consumer in the face of the planet Earth.
That's right.
Money, we do things the right way. We file our taxes, while white people, you know, they know every single. I remember, man. Just a quick story. I'm not going to be.
Go.
I remember in high school before I came to the truth. I used to hang out with a group of white boys. You know, like I used to have a group of white boys. They was rich. I remember one dude was the Jewish dude, man, and he had like a big old mansion in Durham. He had like an underground bunker with like wine stacked in a bunker for like enough for like 12 months. I remember, I'm like, damn, these niggas got it on. But I remember when it came to going to college, like they was filling out all of these grants and all of these scholarships and all that and the third. And I remember sitting there like, man, y'all got all this information to save money, but ain't you rich?
Right.
Exactly.
With wine stacked up for 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
You're rich. You drive a Bentley. Your parents got a 3-story house in a neighborhood that you can't get in without a gate, a code to the gate. But yet they have all these ways to move through the crevices and save money to go to college. Meanwhile, I'm just stretching and making sure I can run fast enough. That's all niggas think about.
Right, exactly. That's right.
Running fast enough.
That's it.
Dribbling enough so that we can make it by. But the white man, he's the real scheming person, man. He's the real devil on the face of the earth. When he calls 911, it's not because he needs help. It's because it's some white Karen who doesn't want black people to have a cookout. And those are the calls that should be ignored. Right. Those are the calls that should be neglected. Those white Karens who got a cat stuck in a tree. You understand? Not people that's here who going to eventually lose their life.
That's right.
The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right. Damn right. Well said, brother. Well said. You know what I'm saying? Moving on. You know what I'm saying? You got some, Cap?
No. Go ahead, brother.
Come on. We gonna move on to the same story over and over again. It's the same. We see it all the time, but we got to get these stories out so our brothers and sisters can see what's happening in the world. So again, your civil servants, your people you're supposed to trust, your people you're supposed to, I guess in some way reverence, because they're the people that help you and all that. Well, we got a story here about a police sergeant placed on paid administrative leave. So he's getting paid right now after punching woman in the face multiple times during an arrest at a McDonald's. All right. Where did this take place? A Butler Township police sergeant, not sure where that is. Butler Township police sergeant has been placed on paid administrative leave after a video surfaced on social media of him punching a woman multiple times. According to WHIO, the video captured the sergeant and another officer arresting a woman outside of a local McDonald's on Monday. All right, so let me see if I can get this video up. It's on Twitter, so will the video run normally, or is it going to give me a problem? Okay, I should be fine. All right, bear with me. Salaki. Again, oh, by the way, Salaki, before we continue, also make sure we put this up on the screen. Everybody, please like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? To the Chainbreakers Podcast channel on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe on the Facebook, Twitter coming as well, all the different channels. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you stay tuned in and plugged in. You know what I mean? Share it so we can get this message out, so we can push this truth. You know what I'm saying? So we need everybody to go on your YouTube, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, you know what I'm saying, and share this broadcast across all of your social media outlets. All right. So here we go. Let me change my audio first.
What are you punching her for? What are you punching her for?
He's trying out with that. Oh, who did? Yes.
Why you punch her in the face, man? Hey, why you punch her?
And again, thank you, Martin Luther King.
That's where I was going with Salakia. You know, there's a little bit of a delay because I have to switch my audio. You know what I'm saying? Every time I play a video, you know what I'm saying? We're working on getting that more streamlined. But nonetheless, Cap, I mean, we just saw them treat a brother this way, right? And that brother's dead. And his sister, you know what I'm saying? You know, Barakatah Yahweh Hawashai, you know what I'm saying? It didn't get escalated even further to where she might have been murdered, which is not impossible. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
But this big burly devil, you know what I'm saying? Pause.
You know, come on,
just
man.
like starts firing off on this sister's face. And I mean, he's putting everything he got into. He hit it like 4 times. While he's holding, you know, he got his mans with him. While they're holding her, trying to put the cuffs on her behind her back, so she can't even put her hand up to defend herself. You know what I mean? And this is a police sergeant. This ain't some regular, you know what I'm saying, officer. So this is a sergeant. And this is the treatment that our people get. So, Cap, I mean, if the sergeant is doing it, what the hell are we going to do, Cap?
I mean, he's teaching his men. He's teaching.
That's right.
He's teaching his men. He's teaching his men. I mean, how to brutalize black people.
That's right.
You know, how to brutalize black Hispanics and Native Indians. I mean, it's like, man, we are. If you don't get into the truth, you are in trouble.
That's right.
You are in trouble. You're in trouble because you are relying on politicians. You're relying on politicians. And come on, simple-minded black people who want to join the suppressor. Right. I mean, come on, what do we have? What hope do we have? What hope do we have when you see things like that? We just watched the brother calling the ambulance to get help, you know, because he had problems with his alcohol, dying, being murdered because he called for help. I mean, goddamn, being murdered because you called for help. Then you got a sister standing there getting beat by a sergeant I mean, come on, man. Good Lord.
Come
And I'll just have to say, while we sitting around and you know, it's, you know, it really, this Martin Luther King's Day really messed me up. You know what I'm saying? Because we know in I.S.U.P.K, we know how destroyed black people are, right?
That's right.
But it's like this late date, we are still talking about Martin Luther King's dream and how magnificent he was and how good he was for black people. And damn, and this happens, and we still lifting up Martin Luther King. And all the dirt and slime coming out about Martin Luther King. And we still got the old people going, oh, yeah, we marched and you clown. You Negroes, you see what happened to us? I mean, man, I don't even want to get on. I don't even want to change the subject about Martin Luther King because, I mean, goddamn. I mean, all the slime coming out about him. All the slime coming out about him being just dirty and just a homosexual and everything. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But this is remnants. What we just saw, this is remnants of Martin Luther King and his no good nightmare of a dream.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what happens to us when we follow idiots like that. I mean, come on. This is remnants. You know what I'm saying? Man, go ahead. I yield, brother. You know.
Yarmak. You know, like Cap said, you're looking at the remnants of it. This is what we joined with the oppressor for. And if I could do a quick shameless plug before Yarmak, I want to get your or any of the brothers in Goldsboro, get your take on it. Shameless plug, of course, we got a lecture coming up. We got a lecture coming up in North Carolina called The Return to Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Officer 500 Yanazar, Officer of 1,000 Y'all, we'll be doing a lecture. We're shooting for the next month. More information is going to come out on it in the coming weeks and so on and so forth. But we're working on a lecture. And I just found a piece of information yesterday that absolutely you were just like a light bulb moment. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about Black Wall Street and how it got destroyed in Durham, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Known as the Hayti community. And guess what I find out? Guess who visited the community 5 times between 1955 and 1968? None other than good old Michael King. And guess what he was doing? He was in Durham telling black people that they should go to the white restaurants and do sit-ins. That's right. While our community was getting bulldozed and having a damn freeway built through it, MLK was teaching young black college students at Central University to do sit-ins at Woolworths. You understand? So this topic, this Martin Luther King, this MLK thing is very personal to me because he is just, you know, the worst kind of traitor that you can find. That's right, Adawan. Like, I mean, our businesses, now you know why black people complain about why don't we have a movie theater? Why we don't got a black this? Why we got to deal with white paramedics that put us on a gurney with our face down and we die? Why we got to deal with white cops that punch us in the face? As Cap said, thank Martin Luther King. That's the answer to your question. You understand? So, Yarmak, a black woman, this woman could be, and that's the difference, you know. This oppressor doesn't see himself in this woman. But I look at this black woman, I see that could be my aunt, that could be my mother, my sister, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And to see some big, you know, man just going off on his sister like that, you know what I'm saying? How do you react to that, Yarmak? Or any of the brothers in Goldsboro? But Yarmak, I go to you first.
Yeah, man. I mean, the reaction is quite obvious. Of course, it's something that you hate. It's it's a disgust to look at. But again, it should like I brought out, I think, a couple episodes ago. Like, the Lord is allowing these things, and He's always allowed these things to happen so that we can learn a lesson. And the lesson is that we have to be able to have some kind of control over the governing of our own lives. There has to be some kind of interjection to this, this plague that is governing over us, which is all.
That's right.
Without that, these things are going to continue to happen. Like, the fact that the only thing you could do is to record, that ain't gonna save your sisters. That ain't gonna save your brothers who is being harmed by a man who has an enormous amount of power to take our lives in this place, man. And with these things being said, like, as black people, we got to start to know that this is an uncomfortable place to live in.
That's right. Place.
not, you understand, like the scriptures say, this is not our rest. And so with that being said, we got to start to make the changes. Like a brother should be able to go over to that cop and jack his ass up.
That's
he
right.
Should be able to go up to him and say, yo, what the hell you doing?
That's right.
Like if we was in Walmart and you seen a brother beating down on a sister, what could you do? You could go over to him and say, hey, how you putting your hands on a woman, man?
That's right.
That's effeminate. But because this gay cop got a badge and a gun, you got to sit there and have, not do anything about it. Like that's not a place I want to raise my children in. I don't know about you. I don't know about y'all, but you understand. And I mean, y'all watching. I know my brothers are parent.
That's right.
I don't know about you. I can't raise my daughters in that place because that's a place where my life gets taken.
That's right.
That's it. That scenario is the day that my life gets taken because you can't beat my daughter.
That's right.
Touch my daughter.
Right.
You understand, without me doing something about it, and you just have to kill me. And so, of course, we don't want brothers to die. So what we should do is get in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA.
That's right.
Understand the place where you don't have to die trying to defend your daughter from some devilish cop who really just wants to kill her, man.
That's right.
That's it.
That's an excellent point.
If I could, just give it up for Officer Tapawan. You understand what the election that's coming on. I'm gonna tell you something. This Passover, man, from Captain Zakar, Commander Jimmy Hanna, the I.S.U.P.K. Captain Zakar, Tapawan, this lecture, the return to Black Wall Street has a spirit towards it, and it's taking me.
That's right. That's right.
So we doing a lot of things, you understand, to try to bring back that spirit so that it's not just about reminiscing, but actually rebuilding Black Wall Street.
That's right.
A lot of things going on, but in order to get it done, you brothers and you sisters that's watching these podcasts, watching these classes, you need to contact your camp leader or the captain over your zone, and you need to get into these classes so that you can build Black Wall Street again, right? That's what has to happen. You understand? Without that, our sisters gonna continue to get punched in the face, not only by police officers, but by Nihao Kai Land and all of the.
Yeah, like you. Damn right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Go ahead, Kwame Paul.
Also, as I was watching the video too, all I could do is just think about a point that General Muhammad made in one of it was like a clip of a video. And he was saying, like, any man that puts his hands on a woman is a small man.
That's right.
So that's what made me think of that, like, as I sit there. But at the same time, like, if she would have had a brother with her, or let's just say a male friend or whatever the case that was there, he wouldn't have tried that. See, they feel comfortable. They cowards. That's just their nature. That's what they do. They pick and choose their battles.
That's right.
And that's just what I saw an effeminate man who was just a coward who pick and chose.
That's right. That's
right.
That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point. The water for that, trooper. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why, and I think Yarmak alluded to it in Cap as well. That's why a lot of these dudes take those jobs, man. That's why a lot of them dudes, man. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing it in high school. I'll be in high school, you know what I'm saying? I'll be in the subway or something like that on the train, and I'm looking at some dude. I'm like, I went to high school with this nigga. like he was very soft in high school. Like he is like not nobody really cared about. You know what I'm saying? And now he's looking back on what he was in high school. He wants to change his image. So he gets a membership to LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? He starts, you know what I'm saying, trying to pump a little bit of iron. You know what I'm saying? Then he gets a badge and a gun. You know what I mean? And he thinks he's something special. So a lot of these police officers, that's exactly what they are. They just dudes that, you know what I'm saying, that didn't, there was nobody in high school or college when they was, you know, they didn't grow up having confidence in themselves. So now, you know what I mean, they got to get the badge, you know what I'm saying, and a gun and walk around. They got two rods, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Like that's in their mentality, that gun is like an extra rod to them. It gives them an extra boost of egotistical, you know what I'm saying, energy. You know what I mean? So it's very disgusting. You're my.
I forgot one point, man. It was a story back when I was in college up in Charlotte. I ain't gonna mention no names, man, but I remember, you know, because I remember when General Muhammad was breaking down like how brothers want to go into the police force and things like that. And it's commonly known that you cannot grow or, you know, get promotions in the police force without harming your people. And so I remember, man, there was a sister, right? And she still is in the Israelite school of UPK. You understand? She is a strong sister in there. But I remember being up in college, you know, in the school. And, you know, sometimes I would, you know, I wouldn't have food and things like that due to lack of funds. And the brothers would get together, send up funds, or have the sister come and bring me food onto the campus. It was funny because she'd be in a whole police car coming on campus, handing me a plate of food. You understand, which was kind of opposite, you know, at the time how I was living. But
right,
you understand. But that sister, of course, she ended up marrying a priest and prophet of the Lord in the Israelite school of UPK.
That's
and
right.
That goddamn job.
That's
She couldn't be a goddamn police officer because she knew that you can't stand with the boys in blue when their whole agenda is to hurt our people, man.
That's
you
right.
Understand? So I always reverence her courage to leave that job. I'm pretty sure she worked very hard to obtain the position that she had, but she's seen the truth and she's seen how, you know, police officers were treating our people. And then, you know, she put that badge down, man. And that's just a testament to her courage and, of course, her husband's guidance. And, of course, Commander General YAHANNA in the Israelite School of UPK, man.
That's
you
right.
understand? So I just wanted to bring that story for anybody who may think that they have to go in the police force to make a change. You do not. The only thing that you have to do to make a change is come into the Israelite School of UPK.
That's right.
That's it,
Well said, brother. Well said. Most High in Christ. Moving on. Damn, it gets worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? So this story, we gonna like I said, we rolling, we keeping up with this theme here. All right. So this story, this is actually a story, man. For those of you who know, if you know, you know. Before the Chain Breakers, I know Cap knows, and y'all might know too. Before the Chain Breakers podcast, we had another show, a similar podcast that we ran. You know what I'm saying? But that we had to change things up a little bit, rebrand a little bit. It's no sweat. But during the time on that show, we covered this story when it first broke, and now it's come back around, and it's seeing it is in this way is it's not funny, but it's like again, you know. If you don't listen to the I.S.U.P.K, I mean, you just listening to fools. These people out here in this world are just, you know, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But in the I.S.U.P.K, we know what we're talking about because we're trained, you know what I'm saying, by men who didn't put in the work, you know what I'm saying, under Commander General YAHANNA, under Christ, under the Most High. Now, this story is about a soldier, a uniformed soldier who got pepper sprayed by one of those cowards that Kwame Par just talked about. QP just talked about how them cowards be up in that police force and how they be up in them different, you know. I think this cat was he a mall cop? He might have been like a security guard or something. Let me get this on the screen. Bear with me just a moment. Okay? Let's get this on the screen because I remember seeing this and being like, yo, like that's why he did this, because his confidence level is just really low. It says it adds insult to injury. Uniformed soldier pepper sprayed, handcuffed during viral traffic stop for tinted windows gets less than $4,000 in lawsuit. A jury reached a verdict for the lawsuit filed by U.S. Army Second Lieutenant Karen Nazario, who was held at gunpoint, pepper sprayed and handcuffed for tinted windows and a missing rear license plate in 2020. A federal jury awarded Nazario less than $4,000 in the complaint from the viral traffic stop involving Virginia police officers. It adds insult to injury, Thomas Roberts, attorney for Nazario, said after the jury verdict. All right, I'm going to read a little more, then I'm going to show the video. Nazario was seeking nearly $1.5 million in punitive and compensatory damages. In his federal lawsuit, he claimed Windsor police officer Daniel Croker, so he was a police officer, Salakia, Daniel Croker and former officer Joe Gutierrez violated his constitutional rights through the use of excessive force and unlawful search and seizure. Gutierrez was fired from the department in April 2021 by the Windsor, Virginia town manager for excessive force. It is unlikely that the verdict will send a message to police officers other than to let them know that this behavior will not result in any meaningful consequences, Roberts said in a statement. So let's cue the video. Might be an ad. No video. Right. I'm gonna cue the video. I'm gonna have to scroll through because it takes a while. But I'm gonna show this video. Right. I'm gonna show this video. I'm gonna just see if I can just do it this way. The audio won't be as good, but I'm not gonna keep switching stuff. Select.
Driver, roll the window down.
Salaki, can y'all hear that?
Come on, I can hear it.
Felony traffic stop. Put your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window. Turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window. I can't tell. Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window. He's not complying, Joe.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly. Step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now. Open the door and get out the car.
Hold.
Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window.
My hands are right here. What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
What's
now.
going on?
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't obey.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
What's going on? You fixing to ride the light.
Before we continue, Salakia, can anybody tell me where this brother went wrong? I hear a one in the back. I had a one.
It's like officer just watching this video. It's like he's wrong. He's literally sitting at the gas station, and they're telling him to get out of the car. He's obviously dressing fatigues, so he serves the country.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what's the problem? Like,
what you got, QP?
Man, like what I just saw right there is just comes to show you it don't matter if you serve their country, you fighting a war, put your life on the line for America, the United Snakes of America. That's what I call it. They still look at you as a nigga either way. So you can go fight and be on. They still gonna look at you as a nigga. So that's what I see. He said he's serving. I fought for the country. I'm
Okay.
a veteran, and they still didn't show no respect.
I hear you.
What good is that one?
I hear y'all, brothers. Most high impressed. Okay.
And Salakia, the thing is, they are more pissed off that you serve the country. They pissed off because you have a teeny bit of integrity. So they pissed off with that. They like, well, goddamn, you know what the fuck, you nigga.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy, and it's just sad to see brothers like him. And he's thinking because he got his fatigues on, and he's
that's what I'm going with.
I mean, come on, man. That's a homeborn slave, man. He
This
think,
nigga's idiot.
he's thinking, I serve this country, nigga. You better put your hands out that window, like he said, because they're gonna. I mean, come on, they're gonna rock and king you in a few minutes. I mean, damn, you just come on. They still in that mindset that, hey, I serve this country. Hey, they gonna look up to me. They gonna be, hey, hell no. They don't give a damn about you. They hate the fact that you hold that title. You went and been in the military. They hate that fact. They say, look at this uppity nigga. He went to the service. You know what I'm saying? They want to kill you. I mean, damn. And I mean, that's just sad, man. To see that boy, and he just a homeborn slave, just saying, "Oh, just come on." And they got to look out, and that's Virginia. the state of Virginia is Klan city. It's Klan country. I mean, the state of Virginia is so, I mean, come on. My mother was from Danville, Virginia, you know. So, and my mother was the first one I heard to use the term white devil, you know, because that's all she said. We watch a movie, and my mother just say, oh, that white devil on the movie. And I'm like, damn, mommy say white devil more than Michael X. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? But Virginia is terrible. Virginia pulled me over. I had to go all the way back to court. I don't know if I've told y'all this before. I had to go to court for Virginia for they said I was doing 100 and a 70. And the thing that happened was I was not doing 100. I was on an incline going up.
Right.
And the cop, I see him racing behind me, going in and out of cars, and I'm just like, I know he's going past me. He come right up behind me and pull me over and say, oh yeah, you was doing 100. I was trying to catch you. I said, okay, you know, just give me a ticket, you know. So I had to go to court. And then, so I when I was in the court, I was like, "Hey, I'm seeing the what's happening in the court." Marion, Virginia. Now, if brothers and sisters, if you going to Marion, Virginia, you better slow down.
Right.
You better slow down because Marion, Virginia feeds on traffic violations.
Right.
Marion, Virginia, it's an outfit. Look, as I get in court, I'll see that. So many people, traffic court was filled that day. So many people was the same violation, 100 and a 70. So look, 2 men before me, it was a black man. He was from New York. So all the people, you got to go back to New York. You got to go back to Marion, Virginia to go to fight this ticket, right? So look, when he told this black guy, he said, do you have anybody with you? Just what the judge said. Do you have anybody with you? He said, no, I'm driving by myself. He said, well, I'll tell you what. He said, I'm going to fine you $2,500 and I'm suspending your license for 60 days.
Good night.
And he said, if you're not out of the Commonwealth of Virginia by midnight, he said, I'm going to arrest you for driving with a suspended, he said, I'm driving with a suspended license. The suspension goes in at midnight. So the brother was not going to be out of the Commonwealth of Virginia before midnight.
Right.
So the brother may have tried to get somebody to drive him out of there.
Right.
And the court proceedings was going just so backwards and evil, man, you know?
Right.
So Maria was looking at me like, wait a minute, that's the same violation you got. That's the same violation you got. I was like, hey, I ain't paying no damn $2,500. You know, so I said, I ain't paying no $2,000. So I was a little told, you know. When I got up there, I said, for me to be doing 170, I said, I had to be a NASCAR driver. I said, there's no way I was going on an incline. I said, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? And I said, now I was in a hurry because I told him what I said. I had to pick my grandkids up, you know, from Mississippi and take them back to Oklahoma. So I went through the story telling them that. So then this devil going to go, oh, okay, all right. He said, hey, well, the kid's okay, you know. The white man's such a devil, you know.
Right, that's right.
He's going, like he just has so much remorse for me. Oh, the kid's okay. Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna fine you $500 and suspend your license for 30 days. You know. So then I was like, but that was the best I got. That was the best anybody got that day. Everybody else was paying $2,000. $2,500, $2,500, and they was getting suspended for 60 days. So Marion, Virginia feeds off traffic violence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is the evil thing that goes on. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And I know Marion, Virginia is not the only place in Virginia that does that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was just one little town.
Right.
That's a little country hick town, you know, with white people that does that. You know what I'm saying?
Good night. And if I could say,
the only black faces you saw in that courtroom were the ones that had violations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is white. You know what I'm saying? This is the oppressor's kingdom.
That's
you know,
right.
and like we always tell them, have fun now.
Right.
Have that man. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't gonna be so funny because picking cotton is a pretty hard job.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? While you're having fun, enjoying your kingdom, go to your fitness centers and lift a whole lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? Because picking cotton and picking string beans and cotton grains and everything is a real tough job.
Right.
You want to be doing it in the kingdom.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You laugh at us now, but you're going to get it. Your time is coming.
Right. Damn right.
You,
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. The water for that other one. I know a little bit about that. That's like that west side of Virginia. I've been up there one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shocked. I never saw so many inbred white people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I saw because that's going near like West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? That's up near there. And I know that they have all kinds of marriages with their cousins and their little sisters and things like that. It's real trailer park area. You know what I'm saying? So you know that doesn't surprise me at all. But that's what I wanted to say about this brother and his fatigues. He really thought. Now I don't know if y'all seen the video. I was going to try to find it, but I probably can't find it. But there was a video of a traffic stop, and it was the cop was a devil, right? But then the person who he pulled over was also a devil. And the person, now mind you, the person who he pulled over gets out of the car and starts walking towards him real aggressively. And he says to him, he's like, "You better look up my license plate. You better find out who I am. Do it right now." Remember that, Cap?
Oh, come on, I remember that.
You better go look it up right now. Look up my license plate. See who I am.
Yeah.
Of course, he finds out that this cat is, I think, either a big-time lawyer or a judge. One of the two.
Yeah.
And he comes back after seeing that, and he doesn't give him the ticket he was supposed to give him. And he says, "Sorry for the inconvenience." And the judge is like, "Yeah, I thought so." And goes on his merry way. This brother right here, this cat right here thought that that's who he was.
Yeah.
He thought that he was Captain America. That's who he thought. He thought he was Captain America. And when they saw the fatigue, they were going to say, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, sir. Thank you for your service. We're going to go on our way." Hell no, nobody cares about that. Like Cap said, nobody gives a damn. If anything, them seeing you in uniform makes them hate you even more. You understand? Go back and watch your old movies. And I'm coming to you, Goldsboro. Go back and watch your old movies, man. Go back and watch movies. I bring this movie up all the time. It's one of my favorites. Go back and watch A Soldier's Story. You know what I'm saying? A movie that came out, I think, in 1984. Call my part. He didn't know a movie too, so he probably knows it. But it came out in 1984. And in that movie, you know, you get to see how our brothers were treated during World War II in the military. You know what I'm saying? They would see if a brother had made the rank of captain, he was hated. You know what I'm saying? Them devils didn't want to salute him. They didn't want to, they looked at him like, "How you gonna give this nigga these captain's bars? You gonna give him rank over me?" So no, them seeing you in uniform doesn't mean anything to them at all. Let's watch a little bit more before I get to gold. Matter of fact, Gold, you got something before I continue?
No, I was just gonna say I knew Virginia was a racist state when I had a football visit to Lynchburg University.
Oh
yeah, I've been up there. That's why I've been up there, bro. Lynchburg.
I said, "Damn, Lynchburg University. What's the capital? Kill a nigga. What the hell is this? Lynchburg. I'm in this out here. Niggas come to this place, Lynchburg.
Whoa.
God. Yeah, damn right.
Lynchburg. But to hell with Virginia.
Right.
God.
Most High in Christ. Let's see some more with this cat. Good.
Hey, what Officer Yermak is saying is so heavy because I did have a football visit out there too. I went to Virginia State. Every university, it's not a lot of us out there.
I could imagine. All the black people are like, you know what I'm saying, like concentrated on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Norfolk, Virginia, Richmond, and up there. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the niggas are in Richmond and Newport News and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cap. I mean, you from the DMV. I mean, is there a lot of brothers up in Alexandria, Arlington?
Yeah. They already around those areas. Because we have hoods around those areas. You have a lot of hoods around those areas. Like I said, they disperse all over the little places. But far as like places like I told you about, like Marion, I don't think you won't find no brothers out there.
Hell no.
Yeah, and Lynchburg, you might get lynched.
Let's say some more.
I'm sorry, what?
Get out of the car now!
What's going on?
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car!
Sir, just get out of the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out of the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What's going on? What did I do?
Get out now.
I have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for traffic violence. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest.
For a traffic.
You're being detained. Okay? You're being detained for
a traffic violation. I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get your hands.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me, please. Get your hands off me.
You know what?
Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Back up there.
I didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir, get out of the car now.
Don't do that.
Hey, get out of the car now.
Don't do. I'm trying to talk to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk.
Get out.
Relax. Can you please relax? Can you please relax?
Get out of the car right now.
This is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me. I didn't do anything. Whoa, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Watch it.
Air Force is deployed. Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
That's fucked up. That's fucked
Get out of the car now! Sir, just get out of the car!
I'm trying to breathe.
Yo, Mark, why you laughing, bro?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You know, I think we some homeborn slaves, man.
Right.
Come on, man. That's awful, man. They bring the brother and he's going to ask. I just don't know what's going on. I mean, what's going on? Nigga, you are slave. That's what's going on. You are a slave. We told you to get out of the car. You're a slave. That's what's going on, brother. Come on, man. Come on, man. Master move. Good Lord, man.
Yo, what?
Man, he's standing like this. I mean, come on, man.
Yo,
come on.
Yo, what the hell?
That Negro right there, man, he funny.
Yo, I love how he switched up mad fast. He went from he was like I'm a veteran. They sprayed him. He was like, yo, that's fucked up. Yo, good night. Hey, look.
and what is such a it's such a demeaning thing for he don't even understand how demeaning the statement he keeps making over and over is. He's saying I served this country. I served this. First of all, the country serving you right now.
That's right.
It's like, damn, man, what is you, a waitress? That's
right.
What you are. Your whole life amongst the being a waitress. Like, when have you ever heard, you understand, someone from a waitress from I.S.U.P.K, you understand, or Ruby Tuesday, when they get pulled over and say, I serve the people of this country. I serve. What have to do with anything, Salakia?
Right.
What does your occupation have to do, whether you a soldier, whether you a general in the army, whether you a lawyer or a Waffle House waitress? What does that have to do with the color of your skin, you idiot?
Yeah, exactly.
What does that have to do with your nationality?
Right.
With oppression, with stereotypes, with racism? What does that have to do with this white man getting ready to murder you because you're black. You understand? And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of our people died because of the Christian church, man.
That's right.
A lot of our people died because you stinking Christian pastors,
right?
Idiot Christian pastors who teach black men that they have a chance in this place as long as they serve. As long as they go to church and they have a suit and tie on or work for Louis Vuitton, you idiots. Right. You are the reason why black men get killed. Mm-hmm. You're the reason why black women get murdered and strangled to death because you give them a false sense of hope. Mm-hmm. You think that because of how much money they make or because of what prestige they have or what job they've obtained that now they have a chance to live in America. You don't, nigga.
That's right.
You don't give a damn what job you have, how much money you got. You understand? Talking about I serve. You serve what? You empower the very thing that's going to kill you.
That's
you
right.
Stupid idiots.
Right. That's right.
Like this is dumb. It's dumb, man. You understand? That brother, he needs some help.
Damn right.
If I served. Look, I would have not reported back to base.
Right.
I would have said, hey, look, to hell with these goddamn fatigues, on my own, to hell with this place.
That's
I'm
right.
going to command General Honor.
That's right. Good night.
That's right. And you know, it's so evil and crazy with how, you know what I'm saying? Because when they pulled me over, when cops pulled me over in Memphis, Tennessee, I know that I wasn't in the wrong doing anything wrong. I know I wasn't doing anything wrong, you know what I'm saying? He said I was too close to the car in front of me. Now, I'm on a dark highway in Memphis, Tennessee with two racist cops. So I know for a fact that the Lord is with me.
That's
you know what I'm saying? This is why you brothers get out there got to be righteous. You know what I'm saying? I know I was a preacher of the Most High. And what the hell's going to happen? What they going to do to me? You think the Lord going to let them do something to me in my rib? Right. So when he asked me to get out of the car, I'm not doing anything wrong. I said, sure.
Right.
I got out of the car. What you want? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They told me, I knew I messed them up because I was so relaxed. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't understand it. Hey, I know that I'm being righteous unto the Most High. I know I ain't doing nothing wicked. And they just messing with me. If these white cops mess with me any type of way, me or my rib, the Lord is going to kill them right now.
That's right.
So in that deep in my mind, I said, I want to see it. I want the Lord to kill them right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. They ain't going to mess with me. So when he said, get out of the car, I said, sure, I get out of the car. Now, what do you want? You know, walk back to the back of the car. Yeah, you're saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And what I had on scared the head out of them. You know, I had on my jeans and boots and fringes blowing in the wind. And
that's right.
I had studs and gems all on the shirt. So when I got out of the car, the light hit it and the wind was blowing. So it scared the hell out of them. I could tell on one of the officers' face, he was scared as shit. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? You know? But the thing was, I'm just saying that, and we be righteous under the Most High. The Lord going to protect you. And he's going to take care of them when they pull you. You ain't got to be like, oh, no, I'm not getting out of the car. Why do I have to get out of the car? No, nigga, get your ass out of the car. You're a slave. You can't sit there, oh, why I got to get out of the car? Oh, that's fucked up. Yes, it is. It's real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You being disobedient to the Most High, that's fucked up too.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's a happy point.
Y'all better learn something out there. You better get into this truth and stop joking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. Most High in Christ. Well said. You know what I'm saying? I can't. And the brother, for all of his, you know, I'm trying to breathe and all of this, all of that, he got a measly $4,000.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's Salaki Thaba, you know, and that's the pain of it. Now, in his heart, he fought for this country.
Right.
He protected. I mean, he's an army man. Come on, you got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Man. So he goes to court, and they throw. He didn't even get $4,000. Good Lord! I mean, come on. That shows. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say, but it couldn't have happened to a better guy.
Right.
You know, it couldn't happen to a better guy. Come on. Stop. I tried to maybe, give him some problems, but it couldn't happen to a better guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hopefully he learns from this. That you're not part of this country. Hopefully you learn that this is the sinful kingdom that the Lord is going to destroy.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he
God.
just get his class and wear all black. You know what I'm saying? Then you can say something. Then you can have no fear. You know what I'm saying? Then you can get out of the car. You don't have to say, "Oh, why do I have to get out of the car?" You know what I'm saying? They'll have to spray you, and and it'd be fucked up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Get into the truth, man.
That's right. Damn right. Connor on God.
Our people, we need help, man. This is why this I.S.U.P.K. This is we have the job that we do. This is why we do the job that we do. This is why we have these shows and classes and everything. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be wiser than this, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop thinking we're part of this country. You know what I'm saying? We are different. We are different. You know what I'm saying? It's slave. You know what I'm saying?
Well said, Cap.
And both sides going to fight for you. You know,
that's right. That's right. Come on. I mean, the foolishness level is just outlandish. You know what I'm saying? Don't be foolish. I mean, the generals teach us that. The men above us teach us. You know what I'm saying? All you brothers, you young men, young troopers, brothers coming to the school, whatever. Don't be an idiot. All right. Don't be an idiot. If you get pulled over by the damn police, you know what I'm saying? If they tell you to put your hands out the goddamn window, put your hands out the window. All right. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get shot in the neck for what? Trying to prove a point that is false. Your point is false. This cat, that's why this cat did that. He said all that because he was trying to, that's why he set up his little camera, his little phone. He was trying to prove a point. His point did not get proven at all.
Exactly.
At all. You just got pepper sprayed and you got $4,000 for it. That's only going to pay your medical bills.
I mean, it's Salakia Thabo, but they give you that much when you get in an accident.
Right.
You don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? You get that $3,000, $4,000, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what he got. But only he got pepper sprayed and just totally violated. I mean, come on, he got treated like a slave. He was Kunta Kinte. You know what I'm saying? He was Kunta Kinte, and come on, man, you do, brother. I mean, come on, man.
Come.
You gotta have more wisdom than that, man.
That's right. Damn right. Well said. And if I could, like the brother said, like Cap said, you got to come into this I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what better place to start?
Yeah.
Then by showing up to the Lord, 54th annual Passover. I'm gonna run a promo real quick. If you watching this right now, you Black, Latino, Native Indian, Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, you need to be at the Lord's 54th annual Passover. It's going down in Raleigh, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We run this promo real quick for all the brothers and sisters. Again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Everybody tuning in. Yeah. All the brothers, we see y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all coming in real heavy into the chat. Most High in Christ. Shout out to the brothers out there in Goldboro, Trooper Hawan, Trooper Kwame Parr. Shout out to young man Jay. Shout out to Officer Pagaiba out there in DC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sister Tharawa Pa. Shout out to Officer Maya Shah. Shout out to the sister Kazak Wana. Shout out to Officer Barat up there in DC too, holding it down. Shout out to the sister Yapara Nah. Shalom to say how Shah. Shout out to Officer Yanazar. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Brunt is, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So
trying crazy.
Let me quick cue up this. Here we go. Most High in Christ. Salakia. Full screen it. Boom.
Shalom. It's that time again, Israel. It's the Lord's 54th annual Passover in North Carolina.
Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we came to do. Huh?
The I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA will be hosting the Lord's 54th annual Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Downtown Convention Center. This is something that you do not want to miss. Make sure that y'all bring the entire family.
Oh, you think I'm bullshitting? and wait till I get with you. If I gotta go to ground, I'ma shut the town down. I ain't about to stop until I hear the sand down. All you gonna see is a lot of men down.
The Downtown Raleigh Convention Center.
We ain't never stopping now. You running now. All my niggas go to ground. We go to ground. You dealing with the metaphor.
For blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Go to I.S.U.P.K.com to purchase your tickets today. $200 per every adult over the age of 17 years old.
We are not the same. No, we not related. I'm not stuck on living. Death is a vacation. My camp undefeated. You cannot debate. You just want the clout.
The Lord's 54th annual Passover, April the 1st, is coming down to Raleigh, North Carolina. Commander YAHANNA has done it again. You don't want to miss this. Pull yourself! Pull yourself!
Yeah, those are messed up. No, bad news is it.
Hold up, we got one more. We got one more. Let me show y'all that idea in a moment. Here we go. Slovakia. Slovakia. Most High in Christ. All right, everybody can hear me, right?
Come.
Most High in Christ. All right, last but not least, off the show for today. Story out of San Francisco. All right. So I don't know, but there's been a trend of this happening. But this cat, you know what I'm saying? Right here, you know, he just went viral over it. Let me see if I can show the video first. Bear with me. Let me skip this ad. So I got an ad here. Let me get rid of that. Let me show the video first. Okay, for anybody who hasn't seen it. All right. Can I skip this ad? Nope, not yet. So Salakia. That is definitely not it. Here we go. Has anybody else seen this?
I have
This has been good, Cap.
So that's a black lady.
Concept, if I'm not mistaken. Concept.
Able to water hose, and the store owner telling her to move.
Yeah. And spraying her with a hose at the same time. And there's been videos of this kind of a few of them. There's been a few videos of store owners doing this to homeless people outside of their establishment. I want to see if I can find another one. But that was a woman spraying the fire extinguisher. Yeah, Salakia. See, that one is basically the one that went viral. So we'll stay on that one. But yeah, this has been happening a lot. It says San Francisco man who viciously holds down homeless woman arrested. EPA issues warning to community: 2 wrongs don't make a right. A San Francisco art gallery owner has been arrested after a video of him spraying a homeless black woman went viral last week. Collier Gwynn was arrested Wednesday on a battery charge, according to the San Francisco Police Department. He faces up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine if found guilty. Salakia. The 71-year-old gallery owner faced backlash after the video went viral of the incident on January 9th. It showed him spraying the homeless woman with a water hose as she sat on a sidewalk in front of the gallery. The homeless woman goes by the name of Q, and she has been known to frequent the block where Gwynn's gallery is located. She allegedly has mental health issues. Q was hospitalized after the incident, but the reason is unclear, according to the San Francisco Chronicle. The woman refused to press charges, but District Attorney Brooke Jenkins said there was enough evidence for the police to pursue charges. The alleged battery of an unhoused member of our community is completely unacceptable. Mr. Gwynn will face appropriate consequences for his actions. Jenkins said in a statement, likewise, the vandalism at Foster Gwynn Gallery is also completely unacceptable and must stop. 2 wrongs do not make a right. So I guess they're trying to say that she's wrong somehow too. I don't really get that part. I think that's what they're saying, like vandalism and what's the other word? When you like loitering, vandalism and loitering. So I guess that they're saying 2 wrongs don't make a right. But it sounds to me like they're trying to give an excuse for why he holds this woman in her face. Cap, this, like I said, this is a trend. This is not the first time we've seen this. There's been videos of a lot of store owners doing this. It's like their new thing. They see a homeless person, and to get them to move along, they just start viciously spraying them in the face with a hose. Yeah, Cap? Salaki Cap, you're breaking up a bit. Goldsboro, can y'all hear him?
No.
Salaki Cap, you're breaking up a little bit. We might have to come back in, like leave and come back and refresh. Okay, we'll give Cap a second. You know what I'm saying? See if his audio can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'm gonna look for this video. I know another one did that. I know another woman had done that.
Doing the white thing don't make it right, type of word.
Right. That's the truth. Doing the white thing don't make it right. But yeah, this is I mean, this is kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean? What year is this? That's what I see these videos. I'm like, what year is it? Like, this is 2023, and this cat is spraying a hose like it's you know what I'm saying? Like it's 1967. Right. You know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of videos, this is the kind of thing we see on them old clips, you know, them old civil rights clips, black people getting kicked, you know what I'm saying? Dogs sick on them, getting sprayed down with hoses and things like that, getting sprayed all up in their face. This is the kind of thing we see on those kind of videos. But then to have it happen in 2023 is real strange. I think we got Cap back. Go ahead, Cap. Let's see if we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Most on hear you just fine, sir.
All right, good. Okay, all right, yeah. You know, I was looking at that and just thinking about out here in Oklahoma. They don't have that problem out here in Oklahoma because the homeless people, they lay right there, right up the street. They lay up on the gas station and outside the stores and stuff like that sometimes. But they don't mess with them unless they black.
Right.
Unless they black. So you got people that live under the bridge and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, you got people that live under the bridges. They live in the forest. You know what I'm saying? In tents. Mm-hmm. You know, like I guess like other cities, some of them, but it's like they're so hypocritical around out here in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got Governor Stitt always talking about Governor Stitt. You know, he ain't. You know, that go around with that.
Right.
But it's so crazy because like Governor Stitt is going, like, the winter hasn't happened yet. It hasn't hit yet, like with the snowstorm. So snowstorms haven't hit yet in Oklahoma. And soon snowstorms hit, he's going to go to Washington, D.C. and ask for disaster relief because the snow gets on the trees and the trees knock down the power lines. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Come.
So I'm saying and what I'm saying it because it goes on with the story. Now he wouldn't cut down the trees and everything because the trees will reveal all the people living in the woods in tents and shit, you know, and sleeping bags and just living. So he won't cut down the trees. You know, he just keep on getting funding for what the hell for. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For knocking down one or two power lines. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he'll give them about $20 million for 2 or 3 or 5 maybe power lines being knocked down, which costs about maybe $100,000 or $200,000 to repair. You know what I'm saying? And so foolishness like that goes on in the sinful kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's right. So you talk about a homeless person, you could spray a homeless person with a damn fire hose to make them move. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's it's so criminal what the oppressor does. You know what I'm saying? It's so criminal what they do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, like I said, this won't happen in the kingdom because we won't have homeless people laying around like that. You know what I'm saying? But in this sinful kingdom, you're going to see a whole lot of this crazy stuff happening, and the worst is going to be done to black people. Because I said out here in Oklahoma, no, just up the street at the gas station, you got these people that lay right there, right by where the cash register is, where they can see them, you know what I'm saying? But nobody mess with them, you know what I'm saying? You see them? It's just an asshole, you know? But nobody mess with them, you know what I'm saying? Because white people own them. White people own the gas station, and those are homeless white people. Right. So you don't see them, you know? They don't even see them. They don't even really exist, you know what I'm saying? They don't even exist. You know, but it's like, it's so terrible, you know what I'm saying? But a black person, they get sprayed with the water hose. Right. If I could, get sprayed with the water hose, and nothing gonna happen to that owner. You know what I'm saying? Right. Protecting his business. You know what I'm saying? It's such an eyesore with a nigga laying around outside his establishment. That's right. That's you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and we gotta just understand where you are. That's right. This is the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? This is why our job, our job is hard. You know what I'm saying? That's right. You know, to wake our people up, man, from the oppression of their minds. Good Lord. Right. You know what I'm saying? the time when we talk about this show is called Chain Breakers. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Because we have that chain on our mind to think that we're going to be equal. Right. It's going to be equality. You know, they're going to treat you right. And someday they might just love us. Right. Someday they might just love us. They're going to come and hug us and give us roses and everything. Someday they just might love us. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. Come on. But until then, we just got to endure like Martin Luther King. and march and just ask for peace and pray. And I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
If it ain't one thing, it's another. If it ain't one thing, it's another. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They're
right.
gonna keep on coming with this type of stuff. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Until we wake up. Until we wake up. Man, it's terrible.
So if I could, sir, it's funny you say that because I've seen a very similar situation happen. You know what I'm saying? Like out here in like the Raleigh area. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, there's a whole bunch of my ribs, old slaves, a bunch of homeless devils. I haven't seen a homeless black person over there not one time. And so it was my ribs last day at the slave. A quick story. It was her last day like at the location. Like now she works from home.
Yeah.
But it's her last day there, and she ended up being able to go home. You know why? Because when she went in there, she could hear people talking in the back. And so come to find out, you know what these devils had did in her? It's the doctor's office. They had an entire apartment in the back of the damn doctor's office. They put a bed back there. I think they had a mini fridge. They had put so much, like they had basically like been living in the back of this doctor's office for months. Months, and come to find out, nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. You know what I'm saying? Because they're devils. So it was like, okay, like we don't really want to mess with them. And they was back there for a while. You know what I'm saying? Until my rib said something, and then the police came. For all I know, they could be there right now, and I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they definitely treat a homeless devil very different than they treat a homeless brother or a homeless sister. It's not even close. You know what I'm saying? So that's heavy what you said, Con. So Goldsboro, I mean, again, we seen a black woman get punched in the face by the police just 2 stories ago. And now we're seeing a homeless black woman, you know, on the margins of society. I mean, again, a obviously helpless person who, you know, what threat is she? And she's getting sprayed in the face by some 70-year-old devil that owns an art gallery who very likely is gay. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, the right way ain't always the right way.
That's right.
And here's what I mean by that. What the hell is the problem? Understand? Like this woman she's staking her claim to a piece of land.
Right.
You mean to tell me that, you know, this woman can't take this piece of land even though it's being occupied?
Right. That's right. That's right.
That's right.
She can't take this piece of land. I mean, you did it. You did it. You did it to the Native Indians. You understand? You took their land. You occupied it, but now this sister, she can't take her land, man.
Right.
Sister right there, she said own that block.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? And every other homeless black person who want to sleep there should be able to sleep there. I mean, goddamn, man. Like you got a whole storefront. Like you so much of a you got a storefront, man. That means that you got a store where you make money. You don't sleep there. You don't sleep there. That means you got a house. Chances are you got a car.
Yeah.
You telling me that this woman, she is sleeping outside, leaning up on a tree, and you gonna spray water on her?
I mean,
like that. What the hell, man? Like she already at the lowest of the low, and you gonna spray water on her?
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying.
Go back inside your door. Like what? Now all of us on here is black, right? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. When have you ever been trying to get to a restaurant or a store or a mall or wherever the hell you're trying to get to, and then allow some homeless person on the outside of the store to stop you from going inside? Never.
That's right.
Is this house?
Slakia?
Is this a store or is this his house?
It's a store, but he owns an art gallery.
Okay, fine.
So it's a store.
Is her sitting outside on this tree going to stop me from coming and looking at some Leonardo da Vinci?
Exactly.
Like I'm pretty sure all of the rich white people, they're gonna walk up to the store, say, "Oh, hey, a little black homeless woman, here's $1," and then go into the store. how is she disturbing or disrupting his business?
Exactly.
You understand? She's not doing nothing, man. She's sitting beside of a damn trash can, leaning up on a tree in front of a Tesla. All of this money that's surrounding this place, man, and she got to sit outside on a tree of a nation that she built.
It's probably his Tesla.
You understand? Which is why she should be able to own that block, man. That devil, look.
That's right.
Man, that devil, he top 10 on my list now.
That's right.
He don't understand PTSD after all the college classes he took, the sciences he took, man. He don't understand PTSD. How you gonna spray a black woman with a water hose knowing what we done went through? Knowing the history between you and my people, you gonna spray her with a water hose? Yo, that devil, man.
That's right. And look how nonchalant he is. He just sitting there leaning on the damn. He just leaning on the fence. You know, like, yeah, let me just spray a nigga today. Oh yeah, let's spray you in the face.
That Joe crazy. Look, where you say this at?
This is in San Francisco. He's gay.
Yeah, you know he gay. Look how he's standing.
Look at him.
Yeah.
This nigga's legs is in the shape of a Twizzler.
Look at
the hell are you? God damn, you gay Santa Claus. Look at him.
Gay Santa Claus.
I would take camp right in front of his building.
God.
Right in front of him.
Hey, Salaki, but you know the beautiful thing about it, and why we tell brothers and sisters to get into this truth, so Christ can hurry up and come, and that white man is going to be her slave.
That's right.
That white man is going to be her slave. You know what I'm saying? And she's going to treat him all types of evil ways she wants to treat him, because the scriptures say treat them double. So she's going to treat that devil some kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of being in truth and knowing what's happening, what's going to happen. What's going to happen. It ain't, we're not hoping. We're not wishing. You know what I'm saying? It's prophesied. You know what I'm saying? It's prophesied for them to be our slaves, for us to rule over our oppressors, like it says Isaiah 14:1. So we can rule over our oppressors. That black lady sitting there getting sprayed by the water hose, she's going to rule over that devil in the kingdom.
That's right.
That's why black man, Hispanic man, man and woman and child, you got to come back and serve the Lord. So that black lady can have that devil for slave.
Damn right. Damn right.
You know?
One other thing that like we always fail to neglect, man, and this how much the white man is the devil. She got sprayed, man. She got water put on her and humiliated all over the internet. And like you said, Double One, right? He got arrested.
Yeah.
He got paid.
He got arrested.
6 months in jail, and he got to pay $2,000 for bond if he arrested, right? How in the hell did that help her?
That's right. That's right.
Sister? It doesn't. It only helps America get more rich.
Right.
So
that's right.
More black people and get more rich for doing it. You understand? Like there's a price that you can pay to be a devil in America, and the price for him is it's a lousy $2,000, right?
Yeah.
You understand? Like that, she should have to pay her $2,000.
Yeah. That's right.
That's what should happen, man. That's what the judgment should be. You understand? He should have to pay her 20% of all of his income for the 2 years until she, you understand, or something like that, so that she don't have to be outside of her building, of his building no more, man. But that's the problem with America. America isn't built on love and happiness and the melting pot like they try to teach you it's built on. America is built on racism and warfare, man, which is why with all the money that old white man have, he only got 26 days to use it before he died. He looked like he thought 106 years old. All the money he got. You understand? He not right. About setting up his woman so that she can have a place to live. He not thinking about the regeneration and the upliftment of the people of his own damn city, man. Because he should have invited her inside.
That's right.
Yep.
He should have invited her inside, offered offer her some food. Like, and here's the thing, man. What you devilish. If you would have offered her some food, some water, maybe a little, $20, I'm pretty sure she would have got up and left.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she would have got up and said,
Right.
thank
That's
you,
right.
I appreciate it, yada, 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 and move, man. But you want to spread. I'm gonna let young man Jay got something to say. Look, you lucky we ain't in San Francisco.
That's right.
I would go to city, and I would go to every single homeless person I could find, and I would say, look, sit in front of this store.
That's right.
Just come put up a tent in front of this store. Okay, you gotta go to the tree. I would bombard that whole store, man, so they know that they can't do that to us, whether we rich or whether we homeless, man.
That's right.
But all pressing things you want to do, you understand, with us or to us, because there's nobody that's going to defend them, man. And of course,
that's right.
That $2,000.
That's right.
Because he know that it's going back to his people, and he gonna go back to his store. And if the chance come again, he gonna spray her again.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Oh, who has something, Salaki?
No, I was saying, go ahead, young man.
Salaki to that is like, it just goes to show you, like, if he wanted to kill her, like back then, he would have done it then and there.
That's right. That's right. That's a
Choke her up and put her up on the tree.
That's right.
Damn right.
Damn right. That's heavy, man. Right. That's real heavy. And if I could, man, to end off with this, what's sad is the sister is homeless. And guess what? She had more compassion on that devil than he had on her.
Right.
Because she refused to press charges.
Oh, I know that.
That was in the article. She could have pressed charges. She was asked to press charges, and she said, no, I don't want to press charges against him.
Good.
You understand?
Oh, man.
Like, that's like Yarmak said at the beginning of the show, which is an excellent point. We're the ones who have this reputation. We the scammers. We the ones trying to get over. We the ones that you got to be worried about. You know what I mean? But no, it's these devils, man. It's the gay man that owns an art gallery that you have to worry about. It's not the homeless black woman. She has compassion. He doesn't. You understand? So we're going to continue to go through these things as long as we try to support and love and latch on to America. Yarmak brought up an excellent precept, where it says in Micah 2:10, where it says, this is not our rest. You know what I mean? This is not our rest. This is not the place for us to get comfortable, because how can you get comfortable? You sitting on a sidewalk. It's a damn public street.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there and gets hosed in the face. Now imagine if that was some teenage devil sitting there reading, a magazine or something, who decided to sit there. He wouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we gotta, wisen up. We gotta smarten up. You know what I'm saying? Change the way we do things. You know what I'm saying? But we over the time, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and clip it up. Before we do so, I'm gonna play that promo last. And when I play the promo, y'all brothers are saying y'all don't gotta say till I end the broadcast. Y'all can just go ahead and just get off. But Cap, is there anything you want to bring out before we end it today, sir?
Well, no. Just Passover's on April 1st. Pay Passover fee and go to I.S.U.P.K.com, man, pay your Passover fee and everything. Get ready for it, man, because it's going to be glorious. You know what I'm saying? And it's a commandment. It's a commandment. You Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, it's a commandment that you go to that Passover. You know what I'm saying? So, man, the Passover is always off the chain. So, hey, just get with it. Get with it. And pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the Lord's work. It's the Lord's work. I yield.
What you got, Goes, bro?
You have something? Go ahead.
Just to add on to the point is, Salaki, to add on to the video, it just shows how bloody he could be.
That's right.
And spiritually.
Right.
He does not care.
That's perfect. Like the scripture says, you know what I'm saying? Because that violence to that brother Jacob, he gotta be violent. He can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? He's a cunning hunter. He loves to hunt. He loves blood. He loves it. He's gonna find a way to injure something. So that's an excellent point. You guys, something you're about?
Yeah, again, the 54th annual Passover. The theme this year is Return to Black Wall Street, man. So we got some, like I said, and I think I said it earlier, but we got a lot of things in the workings, a lot of things in the makings, man, that we working on out here, especially in Goldsboro. We have an official agricultural class that is going to be held in Goldsboro, North Carolina. You understand? But we're going to use the land that we have out here at the barracks in Goldsboro, North Carolina, to hold the class and to also start the gardens and the, you know, and the farms and possibly a chicken coop.
Oh man!
You understand? So all of this stuff, wow,
definitely need that.
all of these things is in the workings. You understand? It's been approved by Captain I.S.U.P.K. We own it. We just trying to set the exact date. We gonna get it done, but we are getting ready to start taking donations to help aid us into getting this thing done. So I'll make the official flyer and everything like that. But for those who's watching, if you want to donate, you understand, to the agriculture, to the garden, to the chicken coop, whatever it is, you understand, you can just get in contact with me, and then you send a donation, whether it's $1, whether it's $100,000, whatever it is, I'll take it all. You understand? And then, you know, we just keep rocking from that. But again, the water officer, Tawan, Captain Yagarwap, the water for the brothers out here in Goldsboro for walking out with me, man. These brothers are solid. You understand? They've been here for a second, man. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. He's not here right now, but, you know, him as well.
That's right.
And, you know, the water to y'all, man. But, you know, that's it.
Most High in Christ, man. Well done. Excellent show. Another episode of the Chain Breakers podcast under the belt. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to Captain Yagarwap. Shout out to Officer of 1,000 Kawal. He couldn't be with us today. He running around doing stuff for the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Officer YAHANNA. Shout out to Trooper Kwame Paul. Shout out to Trooper Hawan, Young Man Jay, everybody in Goldsboro, everybody in the whole North Carolina. Shout out to the whole UPK, One West. You know what it is. You know what I mean? Shout out to the brothers and sisters that been tuning in. Shout out to Officer I.R.O.C. You know what I'm saying? That brother right there, man, put in a lot of work. I gotta give him a hand clap for the work. You see what's going on with this Passover? Just know that I.R.O.C. That's the man right there. That's the man right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sister Slakia. To the brother Karam Allah, Officer Yanazar. Is that Captain Tazaya one? If that's Captain Tazaya one, Shalom out of one, how about you? And shout out to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Officer Danya Allah. Shalom, how about you? You know what I'm saying? Another episode, man. But you know, that's all we got for today. So we're gonna run this Passover promo again. Make sure you pay your tithes. Make sure you pay your Passover fee. If you pay your Passover fee, remember we got a bunch of events. A lot of those events are free if you have paid your Passover fee in full. You know what I'm saying? So like the All Black Party. The All Black Party, if you paid your Passover fee, your $200, then you don't got to pay nothing at the door to get into that All Black Party. You know what I mean? So make that a priority. Get your hotels right now. Do not wait. I'm telling you, like I said before, there's a huge concert. What is it? Y'all North Carolina brothers know. What's it? Dreamville?
Salakia.
Yeah, I'm up.
I think right now the hotels is booked. They booked up.
Good night. Well,
yeah.
There you have it, folks. I would still check them every day, see if somebody canceled or something. So y'all better get your Airbnbs. If you got to find another hotel, get with your camp leader to find another hotel if you have to. But them, you know, like I said, that there's a huge, concert coming to the town, to the zone. You know what I mean? So that area, literally downtown Raleigh, is going to be crazy that whole weekend. So you know what I mean? So make sure y'all get y'all stuff in order right now, today. Do it right now while I'm saying this. You know what I'm saying? Come. But with that, you understand, to the brothers we say shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Thumb, and to the sisters we say shalom, Yahweh Shema Thumb by Shem Yahweh Shah. We'll see y'all next week on the next episode of the Chain Breakers podcast. Shalom.
I'm Israel. And when I mean Israel, I'm talking about the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. The Lord's 54th annual Passover is going down again this year, sundown, at 500 South Salisbury Street in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the Downtown Conventional Center. It's got enough room for all of us. the Lord's 54th annual Passover. Last year, brothers and sisters showed up from all over the world, rocking ancient garments and glorious apparel in order to serve the Most High in Christ. Now, it's that time again. Commander General YAHANNA is putting out the decree for all brothers and sisters to show up sundown, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us at the Sheridan in Raleigh, the hotel right downtown. It's at 421 South Salisbury. The Passover is right up the block at the convention center, literally within walking distance. Make sure you pull up. Make sure that you do your due diligence because rooms are going fast and they are limited this weekend. You understand? We have months in advance of preparation. Do not wait till the last minute to get your room. The Lord's 54th annual Passover, Saturday, April 1st in Raleigh, North Carolina. Join us there.
It's about time, sending curses to them enemies.